Hi guys, today's video is from the Tyrant Terminator Audits channel, so please, check him out and give him credit by simply following the links in the description and getting subscribed. Thanks guys.
Park District maintenance facilities. Probably must be up there then, that's what it says. Styrofoam collection. Pumpkin collection. Oh, okay. Employees only beyond this point, so past that sign, please use front door located west of parking lot in order to enter. Oh, okay. All right. Do not leave electronics at this location. Is that a pumpkin? Yeah, so, is the, because I know in the front right there by the gate, it said that the Park District was somewhere this way.
It's up on the hill up there?
Oh, on the hill up here.
Yeah.
Okay. We can access it that way?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Go up there.
Okay, appreciate it. Thanks a lot. So he said it'll be up on the hill. SUV.
How's it going?
How you doing, officer?
Good, how are you?
Man, pretty good, man. I didn't even know you got those type of cars. You can't even pull nobody over in that, man. Where the flashing lights at?
We got all types of everything.
Ah.
So what's going on today?
Man, nothing much, man. Obviously, they probably called you for me. I'm not really probably entirely sure. I did have a dialogue with a young man back here on the other side. Just walking around taking photos in public, man. One of them did kind of raise it up as an issue. Right when you was pulling up, a young man was standing at the corner of this building on his phone, so this could be him, I'm not sure. Get out of his way. But obviously someone from Public Works called you, so. How you doing? Well, it wasn't them. Well, I mean, what did they say on 911?
I mean, we just want to figure out that everything's fine and, why, you're here, just walking around because it is a restricted area, so.
Okay. Well, this area is not restricted.
Yeah.
Where does it say that at?
Yeah, because for the gates for Public Works.
Yeah.
There's the public parking lot right there. And then this is where all the employees are working for the gated area. Right.
So you're talking about, okay, because I see a sign right there letting the public know that you can't access that door. So past that sign, but through this gate, there's no signs saying anything about it being restricted. Plus, I had talked to someone at work here, and everything was all good. How you doing, officer?
How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. So, I mean, I'm not entirely sure, I don't know if you want to contact maybe the young man that I was talking to. Maybe he called you. I'm not sure. Like I said.
The staff here called because where this area is, this restricted for safety.
Okay.
So if you're on that side, though, you're all good to go on that side of the fence, but this side is not publicly accessible.
I understand what you're saying, Sarge, but like I was explaining to him, there's no signs even restricting this area at all.
Okay.
So,
yeah, well, that's why we're telling you now, because it's either when there's signage or people are telling you because the area is restricted for safety. Again, these are public service vehicles driving through here. We want to make sure you're safe. So
I'm going to be safe. I'm just staying in the publicly accessible area. This is publicly accessible.
This is not public accessible, so I'm letting you know this is not public accessible.
Well, maybe you should contact someone that called then, because no one even asked me.
We're telling you, because we work with the village. This is the village's property to make sure they work through the public works production. You see all these vehicles moving through here. So I'm going to ask you to move to that side of the fencing, and that's fine. I can make sure that they're aware that you don't feel there's enough signage, but that is the situation, okay? So that's all I'm asking you. Wait. Same reason I'm asking you to go there. The last thing I want to have happen is...
I mean, right before you guys were pulling up, I was getting ready to go inside of Public Works to file a FOIA, but...
That's fine.
I mean, I was getting ready to leave, but I mean, I wanted to hang around right here, obviously, to wait for you guys, but when I was saying I would talk to two personnel, and the first guy I talked to, he was great. He was like, yeah, you want to go to Public Works, go up the hill, and no one's, you know what I mean? There's no problem. Plus, there has to be signage in order to be restricted. You get what I'm saying? Or someone from a higher authority has to tell me it's restricted.
So I'll go in with you if you want to go to the office and make sure which areas can be. They do open it up to the public for certain things, to drop off certain things. If you're dropping off as a resident, certain times they recycle and things
Right.
of that nature. So the last thing I want you to do is get hurt. So
I
you
understand
wanna go
what
to
you're
the
saying.
main office?
Yeah, I mean, we can, but
The
I can
front
show you
office
some.
right here.
Oh, maybe this young lady.
But you can definitely do a FOIA request because that's why they have it. But I'll show you where that entrance is for the public.
Okay.
Oh, you're good. You're going out here. Okay.
Officers, what's your name and badge number before you get out of here? I didn't get you guys.
Yeah, Officer Labs 460.
Appreciate that. And you, sir?
Officer James, 415.
Appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Sergeant Tyson 408.
Thanks a lot. Yeah, so I want to show you something too real quick, Sergeant, where it kind of lets you know where the public could be back here.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
no
just show
problem.
you what it says up here.
Absolutely.
So this sign is letting the people know beyond this point, employees only.
I see how it's facing. I'll tell you, listen, I don't want misunderstanding. The intent being, again, for public safety, we don't want people going back there. When they
Okay.
do set up for things like public drop-off and things of that nature, they will do it with specific signage saying, hey, drop off your electronics, drop off your signage, and then they put up cones and everything to let people know where they can go safely. We don't want regular public going back here. There are large vehicles moving.
I understand
back here,
that. I
and that's
understand
what
that.
it comes down to. So let me show you where that front office is. It's around the
But
front here.
they still got to put up some type of signage, Sarge. Even if you
Be
look right here,
happy to
right?
make
You would think
sure-
it'd be right here where it says no one permitted press,
Yeah.
and it's not.
Be happy to make aware that maybe some other signage would be helpful for the public.
Yeah.
And then
Okay.
And then if you don't have other questions for me, I'll let you go into the office, get your FOIA, and then just again for your safety, if I can just ask you not to go beyond that fence. You know what I'm saying?
I understand, sorry, but I'm 40-something years old. For my safety, I know exactly how to get out the way if a car comes, man.
But the same thing is, if, like for example, we had a traffic crash. We got to make sure that people are doing that. That's what it comes down to. So,
Okay.
all right.
I mean,
Right
I
here,
hear.
if you want to do a FOIA request, that'd be the front office to take care of it.
Now, no one has. No, I'm just real quick because I'm not going to go back there only because I was done with my shots.
Perfect.
But
Okay.
but if I do choose to, I have the right to. That's all I'm saying, sir. I have a right to be in publicly accessible areas and record. I do.
You do. You're absolutely right. What I want to make sure, because again, I'll tell you right now, those fences are very often closed.
Okay.
Obviously, if they're closed, are you going to interpret that as being something you can walk through?
Well, of course not, because you'll be
Okay.
breaching. Yeah,
Perfect.
but that's
I'll
open
remind
though.
them- I'll remind them to close it for that safety for the same reason, because we don't want to make sure people are safe. So I'll remind them that they should keep it closed if that's a misunderstanding that you're having.
With the gate.
Yeah, the gate then needs to stay closed if that's the misunderstanding that the gate being open for trucks coming quicker.
Right.
Denver, you can go. All right, so just want to make sure on the same page, but I'll let them know that made you misunderstand that having the gates open so the trucks are getting in quicker is making it appear that it's open for the public, because it's not. So I will tell them.
I wonder what makes it not though. Like, the only thing that can make it not is a sign.
Well, no, you just told me exactly that. Breaching through the fence line would give it the same interpretation as the sign. So I want to make sure
If
they're
the-
aware
if
of
the
that,
fence is
because I
closed.
don't want people to misunderstand.
Right. But I mean, we on the same page too. That if the fence is closed, and I make entry still past the fence, that will be a breach.
That would be a breach.
But it's not when it's open.
Right, so if that misunderstanding's right there, I don't want you to misunderstand this. So I'll let them know to make sure they close that. I don't want anyone else to have a misundersting.
Okay, so you finna
have
tell
a
them
good
now?
day, sir? I will. I'm going to talk to the supervisor that's in charge of that gate. So,
Oh, okay.
But you're going to go in and do the FOIA request?
Yeah,
And then
I
you-
definitely will. I definitely will.
Hey, listen, thank you for cooperating with us. You have a
Name.
good day.
All right. Yep, for sure.
A few minutes later.
Go again, sir.
Yeah. So was you able to speak to the supervisor? Because I'm sitting there waiting on him, and
I told them that you were going to go ask for a FOIA request.
oh,
That you
okay.
did come in and ask for.
Oh,
so
so
I think
you-
they were just because they only had them online, they were printing one out for you.
Oh, okay, because I never even brought up FOIA when I just went in there. I was trying to talk to them about this area being accessible to the public. I was wondering, did you speak to them about that?
No.
Oh.
I didn't specifically talk to them about that. I've already talked to the supervisor about the fact that the gate was open and led to your misunderstanding.
Well, no. So we clear. Sorry, I'm not misunderstood about anything. I know that this is publicly accessible because it's public property. I know for a fact it's accessible. The only thing that can restrict it is a sign or a statute or a law.
So some public property can be inaccessible for safety and other reasons, this included in that consent. You're absolutely right that it's funded through the public, but again, that's why this section where we can make sure that people are safe, parking lots, things of that nature, that front entrance is public accessible, because again, where we can make sure people are safe and things of that nature. And as I explained, when they do have public come back here for things like drop-off and things of that nature, they take safety precautions, again, because they care about everyone's safety.
I understand that, but like even that young man, right? You see how he works here.
Yeah.
But his safety is about as the same as mine. You hear what I'm saying? He's still walking back here.
However, that's why they wear safety gear, that's why they know which cruiser car talking through things of that nature, there's reasonable steps. So, that being said, if you want to see if we can get the supervisor.
Yeah, I am. I'll go back in there. I'll go back in there momentarily.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go back in there momentarily, man. I just don't want to be. I don't want to be rushed, for lack of a better word, into the things that I need to do.
Okay.
Yeah. So once you guys hike on out, we'll be good to go.
Okay. All right.
So.
I believe they're working on the gates right now. Just to get
Oh, they're working to close it?
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Because
yeah.
right now there's sensors. You're standing in front of a sensor. Right?
Okay.
So
Oh, okay.
That's why. So
Oh,
it's
okay.
supposed to close when there's no vehicle there, but right now it didn't when the sensor opened. So it's
Oh, okay. So they must
all
have.
right. So they're gonna work on that.
They must have told them.
All right, good luck to you, sir.
All right, for sure. So they must have told them to lock this, to shut the gates. But like I said, man, the whole thing is if it's, this is publicly accessible. I wish it was in the beginning, man, when I first got here. They gotta close it. Look like they have to close it manually. Are you like a director?
Yep.
Oh, okay, great. I was just asking about you, sir. So I was talking to the personnel young lady in there named Kelsey, and obviously I've been here for like about an hour now, just recording in public. And this gate was open when I first got here, and I went in, and obviously someone called the police and didn't like that. My thing was, what I would speak to you is that the gate was open and there was no signs restricting public access. So
I just got here.
You just got here.
I've been in meetings.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure what's going on, but beyond the gate is the private yards.
For sure.
So the gates are allowed to be closed.
Yeah, no, I know the gate was closed. So the gates are closed now. So when I first got here, it was wide open.
Maybe there's activity going where the gates were open.
But my
delivers. I don't know.
I understand. My point was that if it was going to be open, then it was open to the public. So that's why I walked back there.
That's not how that works.
That's not how it works. So what restricts that area? Oh, you don't want to have a dialogue. Oh yeah, this dude right here is a very unprofessional, man.